Finally, done playing Sims for my next video. Let's wind down with another game. Huh? What's this? Oh, super cute! What is this guy? Huh. What is this guy? A puffball of some sort? A Harry Potter puffskin, maybe? No, those are only in pink and purple. Maybe a hairball like an American dragon? No, he has arms and legs. Anything from any folklore that looks similar? Ugh, nothing. I guess there's nothing here. Wait a minute. What about the soot sprites from Spirited Away? Yeah, he looks a lot like them. But why isn't he with them? Maybe they exiled him. Maybe he did something unspeakably bad and oh my god! So, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to figure out what is going on with this little puffball. No, not that puffball. No, not that puffball either. No, not Chuchel. Chuchel, we're talking about Chuchel today. Jeez. There are a lot of puffballs in media, and none of them are remotely similar as the rest. Seriously, I was trying so hard to find something similar to this little guy, and I had the hardest time finding anything. I did have a couple of ideas where to look, but none of the creatures looked similar enough. My first theory was that Chuchul is a bacteria of some sort, considering the looks of all the other creatures around are kind of weird. But if that was the case, that cherry that Chuchul is chasing through the entirety of the game would need to be like 100 times bigger. So I thought maybe he's a mythical creature. I looked all over books and websites about folklore and different countries, and I couldn't find much. I looked into pop culture areas like Harry Potter, Studio Ghibli movies, and old Disney shows like American Dragon. Does anyone else still remember that show, by the way? I can't find a lot of people who remember it, and it is one of my favorites. Anyway, Chuchul is definitely a mystery. The closest thing I could find to Chuchul were soot sprites from Spirited Away. The Susuatari, and I know I pronounced that wrong, do have a similar design, minus the mouth and the hat, but maybe there's something there. Maybe there may not be? I don't know. There is also the theory that Chuchul is just a drawing. Maybe a child who is inspired by Spirited Away and drew a creature similar to it, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the whole story of Chuchul at all. I think there's something more dark about this game. Because here's the thing. My theory is that Chuchul is meant to lose. Not just at the game, but with life. Why do I think that? Let's take a look at what happens when Chuchul leaves each area. Did you notice it? Every time he leaves an area and loses the cherry yet again, the other creatures celebrate in some way. Like, they're happy he's gone. We already know that these creatures have some kind of prejudice against him anyway. Just look at the sign the Sasquatch-looking creature has. And that blob seems to have an awfully good time teasing Chuchul with that cherry. We even see that the hand teasing him with the cherry throughout the entirety of the game turns out to be what looks like a bigger version of whatever he is. Even he's tormenting Chuchul. And you'll notice that he doesn't just take the cherry away and be done with it. He's teasing it, waving it in his face. So he continues to go after it, only for him to swallow it at the end, like he just wanted to see Chuchul miserable. Why would every creature in the game be against this cute little puffball? Well, I think there's two reasons. One, Chuchul is a drawing or some kind of creation that's purposely made to suffer by his creator. Or, two, something in his past must have been revealed to the others that caused them to treat him differently. And I'm almost sure it would have to be something negative if there are signs banning him specifically from areas. And that doesn't surprise me. Chuchel clearly shows a disregard for everyone around him as long as he gets what he wants. For example, that very disturbing egg scene. Chuchel literally cracks open a sentient egg for a cherry. A freaking cherry! They grow on trees. You can always find another one, Chuchel. And he straight up kills someone over this cherry. What else could you do if he isn't opposed to harming others to get what he wants? Maybe he did something much worse, and that's why he's not allowed cherries by that hand that takes them every time. Maybe that's why others celebrate when he leaves. Let's go back to my theory that Chuchel is a soot sprite. There's still just one thing that sets him apart from them. His hat. A symbol of individuality. We've seen this tactic in media before. Does anyone remember that episode of Fairly Odd Parents, Same Game, where Timmy wishes that everyone looks the same and everyone gets turned into gray blobs? And Timmy used a hat to try to look different from everyone else to find his godparents. It's the same concept here. To set himself from the sprites that all look exactly the same, Chuchel bears a hat. Probably to dissociate himself from the others that are harmless and fairly good. But all in all, that's just a theory of mine. Feel free to disagree. But I think there's a lot more to Chuchel than meets the eye. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!